Good morning, everyone. It's Elizabeth. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. It is Friday. It is, what is it? November 6th or 7th? It's the 7th. And I'm excited to be up this early. It's actually really early for me, but it's actually one of those days where the kiddos are sleeping, and because parent-teacher conferences today is later, so I get to have two of my little girlies home. So right now they're sleeping, and I'm taking this advantage of opportunity to cut this video quick to share with you. What I wanted to share with you last night was the applications off of my iPad that I edit my images in, and unfortunately this application wasn't working properly last night, so I wasn't able to show you the step-by-step procedure of how these apps work. So now that I have it going, I'm going to just try to jump into it right now before it decides to become moody again. So the ones that I wanted to cover, hopefully I can get through it, is WordSwag, A Beautiful Mess, and Repix. And I usually house all my apps underneath little folders. That way I can keep them all separated from different things that they do. So all my editing apps I keep under this little folder. So let's get into WordSwag. Okay, great. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing. So when you click on it, you're going to see that you got a little camera and you got two little Polaroid pictures next to each other. You can upload a picture from all your folders, or if you want to get fancy or swanky, you can just take a selfie or take a picture of something and then use that image to put some wording over it and make it something awesome that you can share on your social media sites. So I'm not going to do picture moments right now because I'm just not up to it. But I'm just going to take one of the images. So the other beautiful thing about this site is that they give you a wide array of backgrounds to use to edit images. So whatever you want to, whatever text, whatever wording, whatever message you want to get out there, they give you lots of different fun backgrounds that you can use to share on your social media sites, on your blogs, on your sites, on your websites, whatever. So you have a really wide selection of backgrounds and colors and images, and it's just a really beautiful, beautiful thing. So, I'm going to take this New York City picture. Now, when you're editing, it's basically very, very paint by numbers. It's telling you what you should be doing. So you're going to double tap to change the text. So you double tap it, and then it's going to ask you, what do you want to write? So I'm going to write, let's write up, up, and away, something I say all the time. So up, up, and away. Oops. Caps. And then you're going to save and close, and that's what you're going to see. Now, again, you can change the way that the layout is laid out. So if you stay under this one, September issue, you can change it to number 2. Oops, what's going on here? I don't want any updates right now, thanks. Okay, you can go to number 3, you can go to number 4, and it just keeps the black font with the white background on it. So if you don't like that, you can come over to trend, and that'll change it up a little bit as well, but it'll change the font over to white. And you can change the coloring on the fonts as well. So you can go back and change it to, let's say you want to change it to, I don't know, orange or yellow or green. Let's leave it on yellow. No, let's leave it on green. Let's leave it on blue. Yeah, so the fonts, I mean, you can get so fun with this. Oh, this is really pretty. This is really cool. I like this. And then you can twist it. You can shrink it. You can, twist it again. And make it really big if you want. And that's like the fun part about it. I mean, there's so many different texts that you can use. There's Stack Attack. There's Paper Hearts. There's What the Funk. There's Precisely Sheldon. I mean, there's just so many different fonts that you can use and really get creative and really get fun with it. And the beauty of WordSwag is that you can re-swag the picture. So if you're done with this, with the way it looks, then you can go back and add more text to it until you're absolutely content with your image, save it, and then upload it to whatever social media site you like. So I'm just going to re-swag it once just so you get the general idea really quick. Let me go back to trend. Was it trend? No, it was curtains. Okay, so I'm going to leave it like this, and then you're going to click done. Oh, the other thing I wanted to show you really quick is this, the invert. Invert is a really cool way of making your pictures stand out a little bit different. What you do is you click on it, and it takes the background. It's almost like a stencil. It stencils out the background of your image. So when you save it, all you're seeing is the blue with the background of the New York City picture. And then when you re-swag it and add another text to it, that's all you're going to see is the background of that image. So if you have something really cool that you just want stenciled out, I suggest you try to invert it. It comes out really, really wild. And then the other button that is there is the transparency. So you can basically make it come really stick out and just pop. If you just saw that, that was just really, really cool. See, it comes out, that's the color. And then if you bring it down to the middle, you can see the background of New York City, and you could still see up and away. And it just makes the picture that much sweeter, that much cooler. It's just one of those things that you play with when it's in front of you and you're checking it out and you're seeing like all the different things that are happening. I mean, it's just one of those things that are like, oh my God, this is so cool. I'm really gonna add some coolness to my pictures and, you know, make it stand out. And that's what, you know, people resonate with, is just how cool, how different, how your images are represented is just basically like a mirror of you. So hopefully you're not taking other people's images and making them your own. You're actually taking the time to make them your own. I mean, I think that's what's the beauty of social media and being creative with yourself, is just tapping into your inner artist, inner creative, and let loose with it. So here we go again. So let's re-swag the image real quick. And as you can see, it doubled the image. So what you're going to do is go back to the text. You're going to double click on the font, and it's going to ask you again to add your little spin on it. So I'm going to do hashtag SWC for Superwomen Connection. You're going to save and close, continue anyway, and then, because you see that it's still in inversion mode, so you're going to come over and stick it where you want, okay? And then we're going to go back to the colors and uninvert. And you're going to see that the color is still in blue. So let's go to orange, a bright orange, yeah. And then go to brightness, the transparency, and make it pop. Brightness, let's keep it where it was. And that's really it. I mean, and like I said, you can change the font style to whatever you want. It's all about your preference. It's all about how you want it to look. It's all about giving it a feel for you, not a feel for what other people are doing, a feel for you. So, like I said, it's just a matter of playing with it. And, you know, don't be afraid of it. Just, you know, if you don't like the picture, delete it. Start over. No big deal. It's not a big to-do if you don't like the way it looks. So let me just leave it here for now. And then you just click done. And then the wonderful thing about this is that you can share it on your Instagram. You could post it to Twitter. You could post it to Facebook. You could email it to someone. Or if you want to go back and re-swag it, go back and do it and add something else, another element of awesome to your image by just re-swagging it again. I mean, I think I've re-swagged a picture probably like 5 or 6 times before I was actually happy with it, because I was adding a lot of text to it and I wanted a message to be heard. So that's why I re-swagged it 5 times. Okay, so this is going to be the end of the the WordSwag little tutorial because I would like to keep them separate so it doesn't run on, and I'm almost at 10 minutes. So I'm going to cut it short and see you in the next one for repicks. So I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.